Hi guys, Miss Katie here, and today what we're going to do is we are going to make a nebula painting. Now what a nebula is, it is a big cluster of space dust and gases that are floating around in space that when you look at them through a telescope, you see all sorts of bright, beautiful colors kind of swirled around. So we're going to make a picture that looks like that today. It's inspired by it. I highly suggest you get on Google or another site and look up some pictures of nebulas. They are really, really pretty. Now, I tried to look for one in one of my books, but I couldn't find any of my books with a picture of a nebula in it. Now, I started with a canvas that I painted black. You can use a black poster board or a black piece of construction paper, or you can use a white poster board, of course, and paint it black or whatever. But I had a piece of canvas to use up, so I painted that all black. And it's mostly dry, but if it's dry or a little wet, doesn't really matter for these purposes. Now, I got some colors here. I mixed up some pink, which of course is a shade of red. So I mixed red and white. I have a purpley color here. That's a mix of blue and red, and I put a little bit of white in it to lighten it up. Have some blue, and I have some white, which I'm gonna use at the end, which is gonna make a really cool effect. Now, to put the paint on my canvas, I got sponges. This is just a little triangle makeup sponge, whatever sponge you have. If you have one of like the sponge brushes that you use for like painting walls and stuff, and use that as well. So I'm gonna take some of my, I think I'm gonna start with my regular brush. I'm gonna get a big gloop of pink paint. I'm just gonna put it on my paper, just kind of on my canvas, just kind of swirling it around a little bit. Okay, pink there, pink swirls. Okay, now I think I'm gonna go in some purpley. Put there a little bit. Got big globs, you want a lot of paint on there. Glob it all together. It's purpley over here, I think. And then I'm gonna come in with some blue. Fresh brush. Blues. Ooh. This is gonna be cool. Look at that. And you can use whatever colors you want. I'm using pink, purple, and blue, but whatever colors float your boat, go for it. Greens, oranges, reds, it is your painting. You are the artist. The picture is yours. Okay, now I'm gonna take one of my sponges. I'm gonna start sponging the colors to make them blend a little bit. Kind of dab it. Dab, 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 dab. See how it's making the color a little bit lighter? You don't want to get all the color, like I left like a darker line up there, but you want to get a good bit of the color off, okay? Dab, dab, dab. And you can even get some of the colors to mix, like there's a little bit of purple and pink mix in there. Just go at it, kind of get it all swirled there. Let me get a fresh sponge because that one's pretty full. Do some blues. Blue, some of my purple, sponge, 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 dab, dab, dab. Now we even got a little white in it, so it got a little bit lighter on the blue there. Dab, 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 dab. And then I think I'll go when I'm done with a clean sponge at the end to kind of mix them together. Dab, 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 dab. Okay. You can take some of the blue, mix it in there. Might even want to get some like purpley. Get some like purpley through the middle there, like over here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take my clean sponge, just kind of go over it one more time. Dab, 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 dab. And if you want, after you get the colors kind of swirled and mixed and dabbed. Now nebulas can be kind of like swirls, so you can kind of swirl it a little bit if you want. A little bit swirl. Okay, so what we're working with so far, looking kind of neat. Swirl until it gets to a color that you like. Now you don't want to mix them all together because of course you want to see all the different pretty colors you use. Like you want to be able to see different pink, blue, purple, and not so much all one color. Or that'd be kind of boring. If everything were one color, life wouldn't be as fun, would it? Now, let's pink a little bit. You want to come in with some lines of color to make it, you know, so you see like spots of darker purples or whatever you can. So I'm going to do a little bit of purple in there. And maybe get some like pinks, like my pink got lost a little bit on this side, so I might put a little bit of pink. Ah, we're getting swirly now, friends. Okay. Don't have a lot of blue left, but I'll put just a little bit of blue in some places. Oh, got a little bit in my white, but that's okay. Kind of like that effect. Now, I think I'll do blue on the outside. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Liking that a lot. My blue accidentally got in the white a little bit, but I like how it made it a lighter shade of blue. Gives it a little more interest, okay? That's what we're working with so far. Now, to make it space, what does space have a ton of? Space has a ton of stars. So we gotta make some stars. Now to make some stars, we're gonna get a clean brush. I'm gonna dip it in white, and then flick, flick, flick. Okay, you can even take it, this might actually work a little better. Yeah, get close to your, I'm gonna try to do this up. So you're gonna take your finger, kind of flick it. Woo! I'm liking it. I'm liking what we're working with. Just flick it until you think you have enough stars in your nebula. Ooh, I think this might have to go on my wall. A little bit there. And let me take a look at my creation here. I think that's a pretty cool nebula to start off with. I think I'm pleased with my work. I'm gonna have to show my husband this. He really likes space. I think he'll like this. Now, I might go in and add a little bit more stars later. Might let it sit for a minute. Because good artists, sometimes you take your picture, you look at it, okay, I think I like it for now, walk away for a little bit, then you come back like, ooh, I think I can add that, make it something really pop, okay? I really hope you guys try this nebula painting because I would be super psyched to see what you guys do with it. All right, as always, my friends, stay safe. Love you all. See you virtually next time. Bye. Mwah.